It's Wednesday, February 13, 2019. Good evening, everybody. How are you? I'm Dave. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you watching. So if you're watching live or you're watching on replay, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your time. So today it's Wednesday, and Wednesday's open forum. And today what I want to talk about, again, reverting back to my standard, leadership, change. Change is everywhere. Change is happening at all times to all people, everywhere. No one's immune from change. So don't think that you've got the corner on change. Don't think that, oh, poor woe is me. Why am I the only one going through change? No, everybody's going through change. Everybody has something to worry about. Everybody has something to be anxious about. Everybody has something to ponder. Everybody has something. But understand that we can control that. We as individuals can control our situation. We don't have to worry about change. In some cases, we just let change happen because it's going to happen, and there's nothing we can do about it. So other than just enjoy the ride, whatever the ride may be. Whether it's doom or gloom, it doesn't matter. Enjoy that ride. So I want to talk about something, especially something that people have kind of just taken for granted over the years. And I'm going to put a leadership spin, I'm going to put a business spin, I'm going to put a personal spin on it. So in this case, let's just say, well, right now, I just was reading this article from NASA that they've officially declared the Mars Opportunity rover dead. Okay, so the Mars rover is dead. And that's great. I mean, it was sent to Mars. It was supposed to be up there for a while and just do some experiments, and that was it, no more. Well, the thing is, what makes this unique, if you don't know about it, is that it was only supposed to be in business for 90 days. 90 days, 3 months. 3 months, that's it. Instead, it surprised everybody because of just its compactness, it's the way it was built, the way it was designed, and how long it was supposed to last. It lasted 15 years. So here are people that were going to just do this short-term project, 90 days, and get what they get science-wise and enjoy it. Well, now, magically, miraculously, technologically, their job got extended for 15 years. That's pretty good. The problem is that it kept living. It kept working, it kept returning data, it kept making these discoveries. It traveled like 25 miles in these 15 years because it could only go so fast. And everybody got used to it. And then this global sandstorm in Mars came in and kind of covered up the system, and it never restarted again properly. What they predict is that the sand got onto the solar panels and was just too much. It never allowed any light to go in to charge the solar panels. So the system itself, the batteries just eventually drained because they never restarted. So that being the case, all of a sudden, all these people that were doing this job now no longer have a job. They're out of a job because now NASA has to say, well, you know what? That's it. Enough's enough. Nothing's coming back from this robot. Nothing is coming back from this rover. There's no new data. There's no new telemetry. It's time to cut the cord. Technically, they're cutting the cord. They're turning off the switch. I mean, obviously, there's going to be some systems that are going to be automated, and then they'll just be listening for the signal. And if by some chance a wind blows and blows off the dust off the solar panels, and then the system charges back up again and it starts communicating, well, they'll come back to work. But in the meantime, they're not really truly expecting this. So what I'm getting at is the change here. 90 days changed to 15 years. Excuse me. And the 15 years, everybody got used to it. I was like, wow, this is great. We're now in this project, the 15th year of our project. Now it's over. What do you do then? You only had a 90-day. It turned into 15 years, so it should not come as a surprise. Now, obviously, these individuals, they have other jobs. They were tasked to do other things. Now they've got new projects that go on based on what they were able to do with this rover. But in reality, in real life, in the real world, what happens when you've been like, oh, this is only a temporary, but yet you get to that point where the temporary ends, and now what do? Are you prepared for that? Have you been doing your due diligence? Have you been setting yourself up for the next thing that's coming? Are you prepared to address the next thing that's coming? Folks, that's part of change. Change is going to happen whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not. Change is coming for me. I know it. It's coming for everybody. And what are we doing to prepare for that? Because if we're not preparing for it, we're just only, and like the saying goes, if you don't prepare for change, Or how do you say it? If you don't prepare, if you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail. That's what that means. There we go. Finally got it. So that's all you're doing. So if you're not preparing to win, you're preparing to lose. It's either or. It's not one or both. If you're not doing what you need to do to set yourself in a good place, put yourself in a good place, get all the experience that you need to get, and build yourself a new job based on that. It's like, wow. So these individuals with NASA or the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, they have their jobs because they had these jobs before. They've kind of rotated in. But now that the project is gone, what about those people? What about those that were brought in just recently to fill or replace those that were retired, that resigned, went to bigger and better things, and now they're out of a job? Were they preparing for this? And it's an eventuality. It was going to happen. This device eventually was going to break. Just like our computers, just like our tablets. Eventually, they're all going to die. This technology is not going to last forever. This iPhone that I'm recording this video on is not going to last forever. So I need to prepare for the next phone. I need to prepare for the next time I walk into the Gulf of Mexico with my phone in my pocket. I need to prepare for that, because if it happened once, it's going to happen again. And folks, change is coming. Change will happen. It's nonstop. So do what you can now to lessen the blow later. So let me know what you think. Leave some comments down here. And those that are leaving comments, I thank you. I do appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching. Everyone else, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day.